both of these pieces of legislation are significant in their own right because they are seeking to advance our city and move Milwaukee forward. These files, though, are sponsored by Alderman Jonathan Brostoff, and if anybody knows Jonathan, which of course many of us did, that's why we're all here, you know that he brought this infectious enthusiasm to everything that he did in life, including his work at City Hall. We all remember him for many reasons, one of which was his desire to move government in the right direction. And a big part of the reason why I wanted to sign these files and do it publicly is to honor Jonathan and to honor the spirit that he brought to his work, and to recommit ourselves to Jonathan's approach, which was to be forward-thinking. That's important for us as we continue to move Milwaukee forward. The first file authorizes the Environmental Collaboration Office to seek clean energy tax credits to advance various projects here in Milwaukee. The kind of projects that this could help include the new Martin Luther King Jr. Library over in Alderman Malele Cogg's district, with the various clean energy attributes that that library will entail. The program is part of President Joe Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. The second file, and the reason we've chosen to be here at this site this morning, is a zoning change to advance River Trail Commons. It's a unique co-housing project that tries something different. So in a moment I'm going to ask the folks who are behind that project to tell us more about it. But first, before doing that and signing the file, I want to recognize members of the City Council who have joined us from districts really all over the city, and I appreciate them for joining us here today to honor Jonathan as well. But before signing the file, I'm going to ask Diana Vang Brostoff to give some remarks.
Thank you so much for asking me to be here today to give some brief remarks. Over the last 2 decades, Jonathan and I have had great passion working in various housing causes, so it feels even extra special to be here today. When Jonathan took an oath to office, he decided he would work very hard to create affordable housing in the 3rd District. The use of this space for townhomes and condos would make him proud in accomplishing an important goal of adding diverse housing to the city. Plus, it brings additional income. So what could be better than that? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Diana. And now I'm going to sign these files. Everybody, let's gather over. All right. In memory of Jonathan, we're moving the city forward. I'm going to give some of these pens out, but the first one. It's going to be you. Okay, and now to tell us a little bit more about this particular project and what's going to happen at this site, I'm going to ask Vince, I'm going to ask Nola, I'm going to ask Andre Lee Ellis to join us to give us some remarks about what's going to happen here for River Trail Commons. So you all want to come up?
Yes, we do. Hello, everybody. It's taken a long time to get to this point. We appreciate everybody being here. We're creating River Trail Commons, a new old-fashioned neighborhood where everybody knows your name. That's what it's all about. It's a condominium development, just like any other condominium development, except that it's got secret sauce, and the secret sauce is the community. And that's what it really is all about. So we have very small square footage in our private homes so that we can have a large common house where we can eat together every Sunday and have various events and other amenities there, including rooftop facilities, large facilities for children, play area, facilities for teens. This is multi-generational. We're looking for families. The other unique part of River Trail Commons is that half of the homes will be steeply discounted for first-generation buyers, many of whom have had their families fall way behind in the home equity family wealth gap that Milwaukee is embarrassed by because of the illegal deed restrictions that lasted almost until the 70s. And so we want to address that in a small way, but also in a very symbolic and important way. And we appreciate your all being here. And we're on our way with River Trail Commons. Thank you very much. I wanted to also introduce Andre Lee Ellis, who's with Cage and can tell us a little bit about himself. He's part of the secret sauce too because he's very much of a community builder. Andre.
Good morning, everybody. I'm excited, and you should be too. This development has been in place for me for a couple of years, and what I'm excited about it is the dream of Milwaukee. When you talk about community, when you talk about diversity, and sometimes we don't always get the best rap when it comes to the statistics, but I can tell you that living is good and living is fine over here, and the great people that are putting this together. My part is agriculture, growing food, growing the neighborhood, and bringing the community outreach to the project. I'm so happy to be here. It's happy working with all of these fine people. I want to thank the mayor, the common council, and everybody that are giving us this opportunity to prove to people and places outside of here that Milwaukee really is a great place on a great lake. Won't you come on and join us at the River Trail Commons? We're here. We're here.
And none of this would have happened without Alderman Jonathan Brostoff, who, when I called him up and told him about the idea, he was like, well, okay, but we got to meet on the property at 8 o'clock, and I'm going to be there on my bicycle. And that's what we did, and we've gotten this far since then. Now I want to introduce Vince Bushel, who lives a few blocks away as part of our community, and who's going to talk a little bit about the setting for River Trail Commons. Vince?
Thank you.
Good morning. I live 2 blocks from here and have since We'll let the ambulance go by. I've lived here since since 1980. 2 blocks from here, bought my house, helped start the River West Co-op, published the River West Currents for 23 years, and helped restore part of this magnificent river valley that we call the Milwaukee's River Greenway, which is public land available to us all. That's where my soul is. That's where the trees I have planted are growing, and the understory plants and the hikes that I've led to talk about this is. I'm privileged to say that this former fish packing plant and old railroad is now going to be part of the community where people can live and enjoy nature and each other in peace and love. Thank you.
All right, thank you also so much for being here and covering this. All of us, again, really valued Jonathan and wanted to honor what he meant to us, not just as colleagues in government, but his position, more important positions as both a husband and a father, and someone who's a true advocate for moving Milwaukee forward. And I really, again, want to thank Diana for being here today. I want to thank the individuals you just heard from who are moving Jonathan's vision forward for being here with us today. I want to thank all of Jonathan's colleagues on the Milwaukee Common Council who've joined us here today. Alderwoman Coggs, Alderwoman Zamaripa, Alderman Jackson, Alderwoman Taylor, Alderman Chambers, Alderwoman Moore, Alderman Westmoreland, Council President Perez, Alderman Russell Stamper as well. Thank you all so much for being here. And with that, we are concluded. If there are any questions, we'll take them off on the side. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I get a picture with all the alders?